All right, we start in Central Texas, where rescue teams are searching for survivors in the aftermath of those deadly flash floods. At least 104 people are dead at this hour. Dozens more are still unaccounted for as recovery efforts continued this morning. Now, survivors are waiting and hoping to reunite with their loved ones, but some fear their family members will never be found.
It's what, day 2, day 3? We don't know. We genuinely don't know. As much as we want to pray and hope, there's only so much a human can actually hold on to river waters. The cars are flipped over and the houses are moved. What chance does human have?
CBS News national reporter Karen Hua is on the ground there in Kerrville, Texas, and joins us with more. Karen, good morning to you. It's heartbreaking to hear the sentiment that people are accepting that they may never see their loved ones again. How is this tragedy, though, bringing people together in a way?
Good morning to you, Earl. Yeah, it's often said that in the worst of times, you see the best in people. Kerrville here, the entirety of Kerr County actually, is a very small, tight-knit community, and it's neighbors helping neighbors. It's where you find the helpers. We've gone into local restaurants who've completely stopped their normal operations and just turned their kitchen into churning out sandwiches and pasta for first responders. We have folks going to other businesses, giving donations. We have so many trucks coming in from other states across the country that are delivering essential supplies like baby products, clothes, food, anything to help out these first responders, but also these victims' families that are grieving.
And we're seeing footage of first responders searching through rivers. What are you seeing as far as recovery efforts?
As the days go by, it becomes, unfortunately, more bleak. With that death toll topping more than 100, this has now become one of the deadliest floods in U.S. history. At least 11 people are still missing from Camp Mystic, that all-girls Christian summer camp here in Kerrville. So now that we're going into day 5 of this search and rescue mission, it's unclear whether or not it will soon become a recovery mission. Errol?
Karen Hua, continuing her reporting there in Central Texas. Thank you for that. Now we get a chance to speak with someone volunteering their assistance. You're looking at Diego Traverso. He's the Senior Director of Global Disaster Response at Operation Blessing. Diego, good morning to you. We just heard from Karen there that people are coming from all around the country to help. What is your team seeing and hearing from folks as you try to deliver food and other aid?
Good morning. Yes, as you said, people from all over the country, especially search and rescue. Right now, the operations are mainly focused on that. We're letting the experts work in that area. There is still a lot to cover. And right after that, we're starting operations. We're feeding the volunteers and the search and rescuers, firefighters, and all that. Thanks to the Home Depot, we are right there setting up a camp at the Home Depot parking lot where we're gonna have supplies and also registration for people to come and kind of check. We can check it out, their properties, and see how we can help them out with cleaning, their properties, muck and gut, and different things right there. So
now we jumped on the air Friday afternoon, early afternoon, when the first footage was emerging and the first reports of so many missing children first emerged. And your group, Operation Blessing, is based in Virginia. Every day since Friday, the picture has seemed more bleak. But when did you decide to make that trip to Texas and help?
As soon as we heard, I will say a couple hours after that, we're stationed in Asheville right now, right after Helene last year. We're still rebuilding homes right there. And a small group from our organization decide to deploy. So we send some people to do an assessment. But as soon as they get in, they see the need right there. Wow. Like hundreds of people coming, doing search and rescue. They see the need of them getting fed, of that getting some equipment too, like we just provide some material, for the firefighter, volunteer firefighter station that we were able to procure at the Home Depot. and because there is no many tools and all that. So we're bringing some of our equipment, to start helping out with the cleaning after the search and rescue ends.
Wow. And there is still a frantic search for survivors. The reality is setting in. It's unlikely people will be found alive. But you speak about not just helping survivors, but first responders. You're providing aid to them. And we're in now day 5. I'm wondering what challenges they're sharing with you and just how exhausted they must be by now.
Yeah. As you said, one of the big challenges is exhaustion. Right, they need hydration. They need some comfort food. Also, they need some good rest. So we're trying to help them out as much as we can, and hopefully they can end up the search and rescue in the next couple days, so we can enter full speed with the aid needed, and also start evaluating the families that they lost their properties, they have damage, and obviously, the loss of lives is so. I mean, I can't put some words on that. There is no words. There is nothing that we can do to repair that. So, but we're here. Operation Blessing is here, and we're going to be here for the families that lost, in this dramatic episode.
Yeah, I'm sure they're very appreciative of your time, your effort, your aid. And as you say, it's not just the loss of life, which is so important, but people's properties destroyed as well, and your group doing what they can. Diego Traverso there joining us from Kerrville, Texas, just past 6 a.m. Thank you so much for your time and your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
And we will have much more on this story later this hour. And a major note for you here: if you are motivated to help flood victims there, as well as the state in its recovery efforts, you can visit cbsnews.com/help Texas. There are many ways to donate from vetted organizations, and share that with your friends if you are inclined.